Our podcast is brought to you by Mouse World Travel. Imagine going on the most stress-free, well-planned Disney vacation of your life. Now imagine you didn't pay anything extra for that personalized service. That's what you'll get when you use an authorized travel planner from Mouse World Travel to book your next Disney vacation. From resorts to cruises and everything in between, they are here to help you get the most out of your next family trip. Just go to mouseworldtravel.com, fill out a short request form, and make sure you mention our code Ropedrop so they know that we sent you. I'm Katie.
And I'm Erin.
And you're listening to Ropedrop and Parkhop.
Hi.
Hello. It's kind of dreary outside today. I think we both feel a little malaise.
Maybe.
Blah.
And maybe our Instagram followers know this because I mentioned it. I've been sick all week. And you were on this fantastic vacation, and you're fine.
I'm fine, but I'm exhausted. I feel like I'm running on adrenaline fumes right now.
Still?
Yes.
Because I'm like, I feel like you should be the sick one here, not me. I didn't get to go have like a fun adventure.
It could still be coming.
But
you might get your wish.
My fun adventure isn't coming, though. So
no, I'm saying my sickness might still be coming.
But why did I get sick?
I don't know.
I don't either. But
I'm
man,
sorry.
It's okay. I have this stupid crud in my chest I can't shake.
Yeah. It's just that time of year.
But thankfully, my kids I love them to pieces. Missed them so much. But my house was so quiet. My kids, minus Asher stayed home, but my girls went away for spring break. So I was sick in peace and quiet, which was nice.
Yes, that sounds lovely.
Yeah.
I would take that. All right. I'll read a review, and then we will hop right into the news. So this review comes to us from a year ago. Now, we're having a hard time keeping up. Thank you for the reviews and keep them coming. We're so grateful. This one is from, I'm just going to spell it out because I don't know how to pronounce it.
Okay.
Poinfh. And it says, my fave. I'm a Disney kid all grown up, and I've been listening to these ladies since August when I was getting ready to go on my trip to get all excited. And even after getting back, listening to them each week makes me feel like I'm still connected to the magic and tides me over till my next Disney trip. Thank you. Thank you, too. Thank you for that review. That's an awesome review.
Yes, it was very nice. Thank you. And always a reminder to leave us a review if you haven't, or if you're listening on a platform that only allows ratings, we'd love a rating as well.
Yeah, absolutely. We love hanging out with you guys every week, so thank you. I had somebody,
we get lots of messages on Instagram, and someone just yesterday messaged us about something, and she was just like, also, I can't believe that you responded. Aww. Because you both work, you have kids, you have families. I know Katie just got back from a big vacation, and I was like, well, we don't want to be talking heads. We want to interact with you guys.
That's kind of the point of all of this.
Right.
We wanted to connect with fellow Disney lovers like us. Yeah. And you guys are our people.
Yes.
We love you and thank you.
So really, we're friends, guys. All of us are friends.
So reach out. Reach out anytime.
Yeah.
All right. News.
This is a tough one because we haven't recorded in 2 weeks.
Right.
And my head has not really been in Disney space. Yours has, for sure.
Yeah, but not Disneyland space, interestingly enough.
So here's a few things that we found real quick, but we're probably missing a bunch, and we're sorry. First thing that happened, this is the biggest thing that happened, I guess, while Katie was gone. We got a Splash Mountain closing date for May 7th. The Orange County Register was reporting that May 6th would be the last day to ride Splash Mountain before it closed down for the Tiana's Bayou Adventure refurb. And then they waited a couple of hours so that everybody caught on. And the OC Register is a pretty reliable source.
I know. That's why I'm kind of scratching my head a little bit and thinking that it's probably a correct date. But Disney was not ready.
Right. And so that's where we sit on this.
Yes.
We're curious to see what happens. As of right now, there's still hours for Splash Mountain on the calendar after the 6th, the 7th, 8th, and 9th. That's as far as the calendar is going out. So Disney has not confirmed, and OC Register pulled it. But we're curious to see what happens. So it's coming. It's coming soon.
Yeah. That's kind of about the timeline I expected.
Same. And, they've said it's going to open as Tiana's Bayou Adventure in 2024. And this is a major refurb, so they're going to need a year.
Yeah, or at least 18 months, maybe even, I would guess.
And and I think, too, they're going to want to open it for peak season next year. So either summer or Halloween.
You would think, right?
Yeah, so they're going to have to close it pretty soon.
Yeah, and we've kind of talked about it a little bit before, but my assumption is that they staggered the openings of Splash Mountain at Disney World, not Splash Mountain, Tiana's Blue. gosh. They staggered the openings of Bayou Adventure on both coasts so that they could have some kind of grand opening thing with the characters and all of that, right? Like, I think that they didn't want to do it simultaneously so they could have a big hullabaloo, but we'll see.
Yeah. Speaking of that, let's talk about some refurbishments.
Yes.
Indiana Jones, last time we talked to you, we still had no opening day, or did we know maybe?
We did. We knew when it was going to open, but it hadn't happened yet.
St. Patrick's Day, March 17th. And good news, things are working. The boulder rolls, which I watched a behind-the-scenes video this week. If you don't want to have a spoiler here, maybe hit the skip 10-second thing a couple times. It rolls on like a treadmill. And
so is it different than it was before?
No, I think this is how it was before.
Okay.
So it rolls on like a treadmill kind of situation.
So it's not actually coming toward you.
It's not. And then the walls move against it.
Right.
And so it gives the appearance of rolling. So the ball is rolling on a treadmill toward you. The walls move away from you.
And the lights are flashing.
So that's what gives it the appearance. And then your car drops below.
Right.
So that's what gives it the appearance of moving. It doesn't actually do that. But apparently the rollers were broken.
Gotcha.
And they're fixed now.
They fixed them. Yay.
They also fixed the snake to strike. And Asher, thank you, Asher, pointed out to me that it's not a new snake. It's the old snake that struck. That they had removed and put a dummy snake in for a little while when it wasn't working. And it appears to be the same old snake that they put back in and fixed.
Awesome.
So we went back and watched some videos from the mid 2010, 15, whatever, and compared to new videos. And it's the same snake, but there was a different one in between.
Gotcha. Yeah. And I don't think that dummy snake had been in there for very long because I remember
Couple years maybe?
Yeah, I remember the striking snake pretty recently. So.
And his teeth come out.
Cool.
Yeah, he's a cool guy.
Yeah.
So Indy's open.
Did you notice any elements from Dial of Destiny? I was curious about that.
Okay, so there are 2 new features. I don't think they're from Dial of Destiny. I'm not sure.
Okay.
It's hard to watch ride-throughs of Indiana Jones because it's such a herky-jerky, bumpy ride.
Right.
But there are 2 new features. There's a smoke screen area now with a display on the smoke screen. And there is something else. I can't remember what it was. But there's 2 new things in it that are brand new. So they may be Dial of Destiny related. I watched David at Fresh Baked, and I think he said there was no Dial of Destiny.
Interesting.
So I don't know.
Did they fix the rats?
Good question.
I'm guessing not. That poor rat room.
Maybe they took them out?
Maybe.
I don't know.
But I like the rat room. I just wish they'd fix the projections in there so there were actually rats.
So they fixed the bug projection. They brightened the headlights. They fixed it so it looks a lot more creepy crawly now than it did before.
Cool.
Yeah. I mean, it looks good.
Good.
It's some good improvement. And then speaking of openings, closures, whatnot, Silly Symphony Swings will finally be reopening on May 5th.
Did they put it back up?
It's not. I don't think it's up yet, but May 5th, we have a date.
All right.
Big Thunder Mountain will be down from April 3rd to the 13th, and the Matterhorn is closing down on April 17th indefinitely. The calendar goes out to May 9th, and it's not open at that point.
Okay.
So
that's a long closure, though, for Matterhorn.
And they just did a long closure on Matterhorn. And
poor
it's
Matterhorn.
Still rickety.
Yeah. Poor Matterhorn.
Yeah.
I love Bob Gurr, but there's just some things that... I mean, it's an old ride, though.
It was amazing when it was made,
yeah.
but they haven't fixed it.
Yeah.
So
and now it's the ride we love to hate or hate to love. So
you have to do it.
Yeah.
It's classic.
Yes,
but
it's
it
great.
Sucks.
Okay. And then there's a new tour that is starting on April 7th, available to book now. And it is $110 for a 120-minute experience. You get to chat with a Disney animator from Animation Academy, I would assume, one of those animators, and you get a unique drawing experience, and they've got characters that are 100th anniversary special characters, so they'll have their 100th anniversary gear on in the drawing, I guess. You get to tour Sleeping Beauty Castle, which we are assuming means you go up through the private areas where nobody gets to go.
Which would be super cool.
Super cool. And then you get your own picture right in front of the castle, and you get a digital download of your photo for free with your $110
I know this
purchase.
isn't a visual medium, but I look underwhelmed.
Yes. And then reserved seating for the Magic Happens parade.
Which would be cool, too.
Yeah, I feel like that's a good value for...
How are they going to take this picture? Are they going to, stop people from walking through the castle and be like, excuse me, picture taking happening?
I mean, it doesn't say anything about having no other people in the picture. It just says you get your own picture. Yeah, so it'll be like you stood in line for a photo pass, I guess, but without having to stand in line for it.
Or they better have someone behind the scenes doing some heavy Photoshop lifting.
There you go, yeah.
Delete all the people. Make it magic.
Make it super magical.
Yeah.
I think that's it about that tour. But
Okay.
I would totally do it. I think it sounds like it would be fun.
It does sound fun.
Fun experience.
It's not my first choice.
Which one would be your first?
I haven't done, what is it now?
It's not Walk and Waltz Footsteps
it's
anymore.
the Main Street. I don't remember.
Whatever.
The Main Street tour.
That one sounds fun too.
It's pricey though.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's the one where you go in his apartment. And
Yes, which would be cool.
Yeah.
I haven't had the chance to do that. My husband
Me
and
neither.
Asher have, but anyway.
You have had a chance to ride the Lily Bill though.
I have. So I don't
that's
need to
exciting.
do the full circle tour.
Okay. Anything else for news?
Probably.
There's a new shoulder pet, a Chubby.
Oh,
The
Chubby.
cute little bird from
Yes.
Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway.
Oh.
We did not see it while we were at Disney World. I looked
You
because
did?
Jack wanted one.
Of course.
We could not find it. We could not find Remy either. So shoulder pets are hard to find in Disney World.
Again, with all this stuff coming back to us because it's been so long.
Yeah.
Toontown's open.
That's right.
And
Yes.
it looks really great.
Yes.
It's been packed.
Oh, I
like
can
wall
imagine.
to wall, shoulder to shoulder people, which is crazy for Toontown. But it looks great. There's
Yeah.
lots of great areas for kids to play. The food looks good back there.
Mm-hmm.
The Engineers gift shop is where you can find Chubby, which is what
Right.
made me think of that.
Yeah.
So that's exciting.
That'll all die down in the next couple of months.
Right.
It won't be so busy.
Roger Rabbit is open again.
Yay.
I know.
Have you heard anything about Chip and Dale's roller coaster?
It's pretty similar to what it was before. They added a gadget. They added some, not animatronics, but features. There's a Chip and Dale that are on either side of the tracks that shoot water over the tracks as
Okay.
you're going. And Gadget is somewhere along
So
the
they're
way.
still rescue rangers.
Yes.
Yes. It's not that they rethemed it. They
Right.
just took it away from
It's-
Gadget, which makes me sad.
But then they added Gadget in.
Right.
But it's Chip and Dale's Gadget coaster.
Yeah, I guess that's
So
true.
they kept her. I don't know.
It feels like they lifted her right out.
Misogyny.
Made
Alive and well.
Just made her a sideshow.
Yeah. Same. Relatable.
Poor Gadget.
And then there was something else. Oh, I read too that they're getting a new gift shop at Avengers Campus.
Oh, yeah.
In the main Avengers Campus building where there was supposed to be an e-ticket attraction that I think is stalled.
Sounds
So,
like it.
Anyway,
There's some
another-
construction walls up back there, right?
I don't
That's what
know.
it looked like to me in the pictures.
All I know is another place to spend some more money.
There you go.
Thanks, Disney.
Any?
And not really news. We're not going to talk about Katie's trip yet today.
No, not yet.
It's coming. Katie has jury duty today, so
I
she's
do.
got to be out in like half an hour.
What a way!
So-
What a thing to come home to, right?
Yes. So we're doing the last of our brackets today
Yes.
for our episode, but let's just touch really quickly. You got to ride Tron. Katie's
Yes.
trip was like magic and luck all around.
It was an amazing, epic trip.
But tell us about Tron, and then let's call, and we'll come
So
back.
Tron, we were still on the ship when it was time to pull a lightning lane, time to do virtual queue. And I mean, I felt like my signal was relatively good. I was out on the balcony. I had 5 bars. Missed that virtual queue. And so we grabbed our individual lightning lane instead.
How much was it per
It
person?
was, I believe it was 20 per person. So not horrible, not as much as Rise of the Resistance. I don't know why Rise still remains the highest priced individual lightning lane. It's
Because
crazy
people
to me.
buy it.
Yeah, I guess so. Anyway, I think our return time was 11:40. We got to the parks by 11. We were off the ship into the park by 11. And we rode Haunted Mansion, and I think that's all we got in before Tron time. Went over to get in line for Tron. The virtual queue line was insanely long. I would say it was probably a 2-3 hour wait.
And this is not a people eater ride, is it?
No, it was really slow loading, and there is no shade in most of the virtual queue line. So be aware, if you're going, you may be waiting out in the hot sunshine. It was 92 degrees as a high that day and super humid. So it was a little bit miserable, but we were actually kind of glad that we weren't waiting in that line since we had limited time anyway. So we walked right up. They have a ride vehicle for you to test out before you get on the ride. So for people of size, it's a good way to see if you're going to fit. They have accommodations. If you don't fit in the ride vehicle, they have those little, I don't know, it's like a roller coaster car
Right.
at the very back. I wish that they would put that ride vehicle in a more private spot that's not out in front of everybody else.
So
'Cause
everybody sees you?
Yes. There were people in front of us trying it out, and he didn't fit. And he just, he looked really dejected, and I
That's
felt
sad.
bad. And like, it would be nicer to have it tucked away.
They have the same thing over in front of Flight of Passage, and
Right.
it's just right there where everyone's walking
Yep.
past. And
Yep.
it's, anyway.
I know. It just makes me a little sad.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. We got through, the scanners, and then there are lockers.
Pause really
Yeah.
quickly. I've heard it's not super size inclusive.
I don't know. I don't know what I would say. Like, I feel like I'm not a tiny person by any means, and I fit on it just fine.
Was it snug or no?
No.
I've heard it's snug by the legs.
Yeah. I mean, it holds you in for sure, but the way that it locks you in is you kind of push yourself into it. It's not the same as Flight of Passage where it's an auto comes down. You're like pushing your handlebars forward to make the back come down on you. And then the back is still flexible even once it's down. Like you can still move around a little bit with the back thing. But yeah, there are bars holding your calves in place that are a little bit snug. But I think I'd rather that than not feel snug in there, right?
Right.
And so there are lockers, and you scan your Magic Band or your phone to open the locker. You shove your stuff in, and then you're on your way to go load into the ride. It's really fast, and it's a really short ride. And I would say the first maybe third of the ride was amazing, and then after that I was like a little underwhelmed.
Okay.
And the music is great. I love Daft Punk. I love that soundtrack for Tron. I didn't really understand the storyline of what was going on, or even if there was one. It just felt like it said we were Team Blue. I don't know what that meant.
I think, isn't everybody Team Blue?
I thought there were some Team Orange too, or maybe we're racing Team Orange. See, like I don't know what the story. There was no real clear direction about what the story was.
And you've seen Tron.
I have.
And So
anyway, the show building interior is really cool. Lots of, I don't know, Tron-y looking flashing lights. And then at one point you look over and it looks like you're looking in a mirror kind of, but it's an orange light cycle next to you. So I guess it's a race maybe. The launch at the beginning, faster than Cretacoaster. And because you're down in a position on a motorcycle, I think it makes it feel even faster. But that was probably my favorite part.
The launch.
Is that right there? Yeah, the launch.
And from downhill from there.
Yeah, and then it's over. But I thought it was really cool. The lockers are cool. There is a spot for your phone in the vehicle. So you leave everything else, bags, hats, sunglasses in the locker. And then there's a spot for your phone. So you can take a selfie real quick on the light cycle before you take off. I don't recommend holding your cell phone while you're on it. And I don't think the cast members would let you. Once it's over, when you unload, you go through a room and the lockers are there, but they're backwards.
On the other side.
Yeah. So you get your stuff out of the opposite side of the locker that you put it in. So there's no congestion at the lockers.
And I did see that if you forget your locker number, there's a place where you can scan your Magic Band and it will tell you which one you did.
Yeah.
So don't worry too much about that.
I thought that process was really slick. Yeah. I liked that locker process.
Did your whole family ride it?
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Yep.
And loved it?
Yeah. I mean, I think we were glad that we did it. I don't know that I would wait in a long line for it, though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair review.
We love Guardians, the new Guardians coaster better.
So, Katie,
we would go on that lots more.
Marco poloed me immediately after they got off, and Jack was like, best ride ever, favorite of all rides.
Jack,
and I said immediately, I was like, oh,
better than Guardians.
Like you need to ride Guardians again.
So he likes to speak in superlatives.
Yes, he does.
And whatever's in his most recent memory, pretty much.
Jack's just very excited about everything.
Yes, he's just happy about everything and happy to be there. And then we grabbed bites at the new little food shack that's right outside. Energy Bites, I think they were called. They were really good. They
were
with
the little dumplings and stuff?
They were beef dumplings, really tasty. And then my boys got some little frozen slushy drink there. Yeah. Anyway, so that was worth going to.
By the time 24 hours later, when I picked you guys up at the airport, Jack went back to Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind being his favorite. Yeah. So if that says anything.
Yeah. There you go. I would recommend at least trying it.
Cool.
But I would not wait for 3 hours for it.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
I wouldn't either. Okay, and so then next week we'll recap Katie's trip. But this week we're going to do brackets. So stand by. All right, last March Madness bracket.
Here we go.
Songs. This one was my hardest one.
Yeah, this is a hard one.
I surprised myself on a lot of my selections, and I am curious to see what happens. It's in progress right now on Instagram.
Yes, but by the time you listen to this, it will be
finishing up.
Yes.
I'm a little disappointed in some of the ones. I want to go on there and be like, excuse me, why is nobody voting for this song?
Come on, people.
No kidding.
It's hard because, and I was saying this earlier, you kind of have to think of the song as the song itself and not whether it's your favorite movie that it's from and not whether you know all the words to it, because some of them you know all the words just because it's an earworm, so it's not necessarily a great song. But
whatever.
My final choice that I got to.
You feel good about?
Yeah, I would have picked that one from the beginning, I think.
So let's start off.
Okay.
Prince Ali and Surface Pressure were up against each other.
Okay.
What'd you pick?
Prince Ali.
Surface Pressure.
Interesting. I love Aladdin.
It's okay. I don't
Prince
mind Aladdin.
Ali. So Here's a throwback for you.
Okay.
I was in drill team in high school, and we did a fun little variety piece to Prince Ali with lots of acrobatics and stuff.
So in your head, you've got some nostalgia attached to it.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I liked that song. I liked learning the words to that one when I was, how old was I when that came out? 10,
3?
11?
3?
Yeah, 3, right. Mm-hmm. Yep.
1?
Not aging myself. All right, next.
Under the Sea and Stand Out.
Stand Out from Goofy movie.
Yeah. Did you pick that?
Oh, yeah.
You did?
Mm-hmm.
I picked... Hold on a second. I didn't pick one.
Pick one right now.
Shoot.
Pick it.
I pick Under the Sea.
Okay.
Oh, I did pick it. I just don't know how to read my bracket.
Gotcha.
I struggle with the brackets, guys.
She doesn't have spatial awareness about the bracket.
I guess not. Okay, Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo, or We Don't Talk About Bruno.
I picked Bruno on this
too.
one. Okay.
This is the first time we've agreed.
Yeah, Bibbidi is a classic for sure, but We Don't Talk About Bruno. So catchy.
And it's just the better song.
Yeah, it's really good.
Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo, though. It's a good one. Okay.
Yep.
I can go the distance or Eye to Eye. A lot of people maybe don't know Eye to Eye because it's a Goofy movie, and
Also
that's
a
kind of
Goofy
an
movie.
unsung hero.
Yep.
What'd you pick?
I can go the distance.
I picked Eye to Eye. It's one of my favorites, actually.
Yeah, and that was a hard one for me.
Yeah, I love that song. If you haven't listened to it, go listen to it because it's a banger. Mm-hmm. It's a really, really good song.
Yeah.
Okay, Circle of Life or Part of Your World.
Circle of Life.
Circle
for
of
me.
Life.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
I'm
good.
glad. I'm glad we're aligning on a few.
Yes.
I'm glad we're not on a few though too.
Yeah. Keep it interesting.
Okay, I did not even know this song. I'm not a big Hercules. I know. And a lot of people put this one.
Blasphemy.
I know. A lot of people put this one in the box. So I listened to it. I turned it off halfway through.
Oh, I like this song a lot.
So I Won't Say I'm in Love from Hercules and Beauty and the Beast.
I Won't Say I'm in Love is what I picked.
I picked Beauty and the Beast just because I don't know that one.
Yeah, got it.
I need to watch Hercules
You do.
more.
It's
I've
actually
seen
really
it.
cute.
I've seen it, just not a lot. Like, it's not one I go back and watch multiple times.
So quick little spoiler from our cruise. Every night we'd come back to our room around 10:30, 11 after dinner, and the boys and I would snuggle in bed and pick, because they have Disney Plus-ish streaming. So you can watch any of the Disney movies, Marvel, Star Wars, all of that on the TV. So we would pick a classic Disney movie to watch and snuggle in bed and watch. So
Did you watch Hercules?
Hercules was one of those, and I remembered how much I liked it.
And then you get home, and right here is the song.
I know. So
It's taking you back to your cruise.
Yes.
Okay. This is Halloween or Hakuna Matata?
This is a hard one for me. Well, no, it wasn't. This is Halloween.
This is Halloween.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do love Hakuna Matata, though.
I do too.
They're so cute.
Kenley was watching me write these down, and she's like, "Are you kidding me?"
Oh.
And I said, "What?" And she's like, "Hakuna Matata is one of my very favorite songs of all time."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Sorry." Okay, what else can I do? And Love is an Open Door.
What else can I do is what I picked.
I really love that song a lot, but I picked Love is an Open Door. I think actually when I voted in the bracket on our Instagram, I picked What Else Can I Do? But then as I sat and thought about it more, Love is an Open Door.
It's a good one.
Yeah.
That was a hard one for me.
Show Yourself or Friend Like Me.
Friend Like Me.
I knew you'd pick it. I picked Show Yourself.
Okay.
I think just Idina Menzel is it for me sometimes.
Yeah. I'm just
Okay.
not. Frozen 2 doesn't do it for me.
Frozen 2 does not do it
I like
for me
Frozen
either.
1. Frozen 2 is just not my fave. But the songs are pretty good.
Yeah.
'Kay.
Some of the songs are way good. Okay. Another Hercules song, Zero to Hero, and I See the Light.
See the Light.
Yes, for
Yeah.
sure.
As much as I love Hercules, that See the Light is one of my favorite songs of all time.
Going into this bracket, I thought that would for sure be my winner.
Yeah.
I See the Light. I love that scene. It's one of my favorite scenes from a movie. It's my favorite mosaic at the Riviera.
Yes.
I love everything associated with that song, and I thought for sure that'd be my winner. Spoiler alert.
Yeah.
It is not.
Okay.
I've Got a Dream or We Know the Way.
We Know the Way.
We Know the Way.
Gotta go with my man, Lin-Manuel,
Yes, ma'am.
who
Same.
apparently looks like my dog.
My kids think that Frankie looks like Lin-Manuel Miranda.
We should put that picture up on Instagram.
We should.
Your side by side. It's pretty good.
It's pretty funny. Okay.
How Far I'll Go or Immortal. And Immortal is from Big Hero 6.
And it's such a good song.
It is.
And it's really, really getting hammered by How Far I'll Go.
Yeah.
Like not even close.
Yeah. It's kind of not fair to put those two against each other in the
know,
first
I'm very
round, right?
sorry.
Yeah. But How Far I'll Go won for me as well.
Same for me, although I love Immortals. I think it's just such a good song. Okay. When Can I See You Again? And A Whole New World.
I picked When Can I Do This Again? Probably for Paint the Night.
Yes.
Not necessarily for the movie that it comes from, right?
Yes. And that's exactly it for me too.
Yeah.
Paint the Night is like, oh, it's the best. And every time I watch Wreck-It Ralph and that comes on at the end, it makes me happy.
Yeah.
So I picked When Can I
Yes.
It's actually, I wrote it down wrong. It's When Can I See You Again? But I always think of when can we do this again?
Which
when
is
can
also
I do
part
this
of the
again?
chorus. Yeah.
Yes.
It's fine.
Knows?
Everybody knew what you meant.
Owl City. We'll just call it Owl City.
Owl City. All right.
I'll Make a Man Out of You or Speechless. I bet you picked I'll Make a Man Out of You.
I did. I don't love the Speechless song. It's from the Aladdin live action.
Yeah.
It's pretty, and she does a great job with it.
Yes.
It's too modern sounding to me, I think. It's like too pop.
Yes, I agree. Yeah. But I picked it.
Okay.
And probably because of that. I like the modern sound of it. Anyway, Almost There or Un Poco Loco.
Almost There.
Un
for
Poco
me.
Loco.
Yeah, that was a hard one. That was probably one of my hardest in this first round.
Yeah.
Because I love Coco and I love Un Poco
Coco too.
Loco.
And that's the only, I think, isn't that the only Coco love we have here?
Yes.
These, by the way, really quickly, I asked for suggestions and I chose the ones that had more than one vote.
Got it.
That people submitted more than one time. That's how they ended up in here, with the addition of a couple that people submitted once. And I was like, why did that not get more traction? Because I needed 32 to even the bracket.
Yeah.
So that's
it's a
how
good
these
list.
came. Yeah.
I'm sure there are some that I would love to add to it, but I think it's a great list.
I agree. And thank you guys for suggesting these, because you guys are the ones that made the bracket. So last but not least, you're welcome. And You've Got a Friend in Me.
You've Got a Friend.
You've Got a Friend in Me.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's
classic.
So good.
And it makes me think of walking down Pixar Pier. I can hear it in the Esplanade. You know, it's good.
Yeah.
Okay, back to the top.
Here we
Surface
go.
Pressure versus Under the Sea.
And I have Prince Ali versus Standout.
And
Prince Ali one for me.
Surface Pressure one for me.
Okay.
I have We Don't Talk About Bruno and Eye to Eye.
Okay.
Eye to Eye one for me.
And I have We Don't Talk and I Can Go the Distance, and I'm going the distance.
Okay.
With Hercules.
Circle of Life and Beauty and the Beast for me. Circle of Life takes that one.
Okay. And I have Circle of Life and I Won't Say I'm in Love, and Circle of Life one on that one.
Okay. This Is Halloween and Love is an Open Door for me. And I have This Is Halloween taking that one.
This Is Halloween one for me too, against What Else Can I Do?
Excellent. Show Yourself and I See the Light. I See the Light wins.
And I have Friend Like Me and See the Light, and See the Light one for me.
Okay. We Know the Way. And this is the Moana matchup.
Yes.
And How Far I'll Go.
Yes.
How Far I'll Go.
How Far I'll Go. Yeah.
Did you have that same matchup? You did, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
We
love Moana, apparently.
Love Moana. When Can I See You Again? And Speechless. When Can I See You Again? No contest.
Okay. And I picked I'll Make a Man Out of You over When Can I See You Again?
You did?
Yeah. I really like that song.
I do too.
I love Mulan.
Song. And it's Donny Osmond.
Yes. Yep.
So,
yeah.
I mean,
it's just, yeah.
I'm a
mysterious as the dark side of the moon. It's just so good.
He is mysterious as the dark side of the moon. Donny Osmond. Okay. I have Un Poco Loco and You've Got a Friend in Me. You've Got a Friend in Me, of course.
And I have Almost There and You've Got a Friend in Me, and I went with Almost There.
Oh, okay.
I love me some Tiana.
Okay. So you're excited about the Bayou Adventure coming
I am.
along.
Very excited.
Okay. Back up to the top. I have Surface Pressure and Eye to Eye. Surface Pressure wins.
Okay. And I have Prince Ali and I Can Go the Distance, and... Where is my Prince Ali?
Okay. Circle of Life, and This Is Halloween for me. This is Halloween.
Okay. Circle of Life, Halloween. Yeah, same for me.
Okay.
Yes. Sorry, I had to look at it for a second. Halloween. Yep.
These are good choices.
Yes.
I See the Light and How Far I'll Go. How Far I'll Go. This is where I See the Light lost for me.
Yeah, and I have See the Light going past this one.
You do?
I picked See the Light.
Over How Far I'll Go?
Yes.
So that was a hard one for me.
Yeah.
And I had to really think about which is the better song.
Yeah.
And How Far I'll Go is just a really good song.
It is really good. And that cute little 16-year-old girl belting that out. So good.
It gives me emotions.
Yes.
I See the Light also does.
Yeah.
It's a hard. That was a hard one. And that was, that's where I surprised myself. Okay. When Can I See You Again? And You've Got a Friend for me.
Okay.
And I picked When Can I See You Again?
And I have I'll Make a Man Out of You versus Almost There, and I went with Almost There.
Okay, there goes Donnie. Bye, Donnie. Surface Pressure versus This Is Halloween. I picked This Is Halloween.
And I also picked This Is Halloween over Prince Ali. Sorry. Yes. Prince Ali versus Halloween. Halloween won.
Okay. You're struggling with the bracket now.
Here I go.
Okay. And I have
Final four.
How Far I'll Go versus When Can I See You Again? And When Can I See You Again wins for me.
Okay.
And that was a hard one too. Because How Far I'll Go is really, really, really good.
Yep. And I have See the Light versus Almost There, and I picked Almost There.
Okay.
Yeah. That
so
was a
your
hard
final
one.
matchup is This Is Halloween
Versus Almost There.
and Almost There. My final matchup is This Is Halloween versus When Can I See You Again?
And what'd you pick? Drum roll.
I just love Paint the Night so much.
All right.
And when we go to Disneyland, I will Alexa. Sorry if you guys have Alexas in your room. Alexa, play When Can I See You Again by Owl City everywhere. And that's what we wake up to. And this is why when I said this at your house the other day when I picked you up for the airport, I was like, this is a completely different environment than mine. Like, we've got music going through the house and we're dancing around. And
It was 4 in the morning.
4 in the morning at our house.
You do it anyway?
Same thing, yes. Katie's house is a little more calm than mine. Anyway, When Can I See You Again takes it all for me.
And Halloween took everything for me.
And that does not surprise me.
No.
Nope.
Yeah.
And it's a really great song.
It is. And it just reminds me of my favorite time of year and my favorite overlay on one of my favorite attractions. And it's good.
And it's clever.
It is clever.
Yeah.
Yeah, Danny Elfman is a genius.
I agree. I think that's a good winner.
Yeah.
That's my second place. So
yeah, there you go.
I agree.
All right. Let us know what you think about our picks.
And
we'll see how our brackets go on the Instagrams.
Yeah. Well, let's look. Let's see. Our 2.
How they're doing.
So When Can I See You Again is not going to make it out of round 1.
Probably not. People don't know.
I guess. Maybe they haven't seen Paint the Night. That's
Maybe
probably
not.
exactly it. But let's see. This is Halloween, I think, is winning. Let me look. Oh, no. Nope. This is Halloween is losing to Hakuna Matata.
What?
Right now, there's only 6 hours left in the voting, and it's 70% for Hakuna Matata and 30% for This Is Halloween.
Ugh.
So it's not going to make it out of the beginning.
I'm going to go put out a plea right now.
What won for you? That's what won for you, but what was your second place?
Almost there.
Almost there. Let me get there.
Are you almost there?
I'm almost there. Okay, When Can I See You Again only has 15% compared to A Whole New World having 85%.
Ugh. That doesn't surprise me. It's fine.
And Almost There and Un Poco Loco are a little more neck and neck, 58% for Almost There and 42% for Un Poco Loco. So that still could be
Still
anybody's
up in the
game.
air.
Yeah.
Good.
So really, you don't agree with us.
And that's okay.
And I thought we were friends.
I know. I thought you were our people.
We're done.
You still are. It's all good.
All of a sudden, I am disenchanted. Oh, Enchanted. That was a good song. Yes.
Yeah, those would have been good songs.
We're going to have to do this one again sometime with a fresh set.
Maybe what we should have done is one bracket with animated songs and one bracket with live action songs. That would have been fun.
Idea.
Next year.
These are not our last brackets.
No.
These are some of my favorite things to do.
So if you're following along with the actual NCAA men's Final Four, you know that there are some very random schools in the Final Four.
Miami,
FAU, Florida Atlantic.
Oh, congrats, Florida Atlantic.
I'm trying to remember who else. There's no number one
names.
songs. No number one songs. No number one seeds.
Yeah.
It's
no Duke.
Crazy year. No Duke. No Alabama, who I picked to go all the way.
I had Duke going all the way. So our bracket at work, which I took dead last year, I am in second place right now.
Ooh.
And only one person is standing. Ooh. One person had Miami as taking the
No
whole thing.
way.
I know. And so I'm watching very carefully because I could still lose. I think last year at our office, they gave prizes for first and second place. So I'm still in the running to get an actual prize.
I'm keeping my fingers crossed for you.
Thank you. I need Miami to lose on, is it Saturday?
Yes, it'll be Saturday and Monday. Mm-hmm.
So if you guys are, I'm sorry, Michael does Disney and his husband Matthew, he shared a video yesterday. You should go watch it because it's like the happiest thing on the internet. Go find it. If you're not a fan of Michael Does Disney, find him. His husband Matthew is a big fan of Miami, and he was so excited that Miami won, and he was like crying and freaking out. And Michael made it a reel, so it has a permanent spot on his Instagram.
That's cute,
and it's like just happy. It's good.
That's fun.
So I'm sorry, but I don't want them to win because I want to win a prize.
Right.
Selfish.
I mean, then this is the fun of the tournament, is it's one and done. So anybody can win.
Except for Miami.
Right. And Cinderella teams. And there's your Disney tie-in.
There you go. Yes.
And we'll end with that.
Yes. Okay.
Follow us on Instagram at Ropedrop.Parkhop.
And again, subscribe, rate, and review the podcast. We appreciate those so much. We'll read them in a year.
Yeah, we will.
Well, we'll read them before then, but we'll read them out loud in a year.
Maybe we'll start reading 2 per week so we can catch up a little faster.
Stay tuned for next week because somebody...
Oh, that's right. It's a special review next week.
It is a special review next week. Special is the key word.
All right. Thanks, you guys. We'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.